Chair thanks the gentleman. The chair now recognizes Chairman Graves from Louisiana.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Administrator, thank you very much for being here, and I want to echo the comments of the chairman. A job where all you do is deal with disasters is certainly a challenging one, and I question you and other people's judgment of taking that job, but thanks for your service anyway. I first want to see if I can dispense with two quick questions. Number one, you and I have had numerous conversations on Risk Rating 2.0. I wanted to ask if you would commit to give this committee access to the methodology for Risk Rating 2.0, as well as how levees and other protection systems are treated in determining rates.
Representative Graves, we will be happy to continue to provide briefings on the methodology that we are using for Risk Rating 2.0. I know that we have provided several briefings so far, but I am committed to continuing that conversation.
Briefings, but not the actual methodology. That FEMA is going to continue to not provide us access to that information.
I believe that we have shared all of the methodology and the techniques and how we are implementing Risk Rating 2.0, but I am committed to continue
in addition
to work
to
with
how
you
protection
on this
systems are
implementation.
treated, things like levies are treated in calculating the methodology.
Can you repeat that, sir? I'm sorry.
Including how levies are treated in regard to how they provide protection or lower
They are
rates.
definitely a factor in the risk rating calculation to determine what the premium is. Again, we'll be happy to continue to have these conversations on how the different factors are incorporated into an individual's premium.
I would very much appreciate that. Second one, look, the purpose of this hearing is to discuss, I guess, FEMA's sort of expanded role in getting involved in areas like dealing with illegal immigrants coming into the country and the shelter and housing programs. At home, we represent 750,000 Americans. And as you know, we have dealt with devastating consequences of hurricanes, and I want to thank you for coming down and touring the community with us after Hurricane Ida. We still have parishes that still have PWs outstanding for schools. We have parishes that have PWs outstanding for other public needs, or I should say school boards for the schools, particularly in Lafourche and Terrebonne parishes. We have Ochsner Hospital System that I think still has like a couple $100 million in outstanding reimbursements under their PWs. They even went back and worked with RAND Corporation to use their methodology for duplication of benefits, resubmitted, still don't have anything. We have Thibodeau Regional Hospital, which was the only hospital system that was fully operating in that region during the disaster that still has at least $10 million in outstanding PWs in category B and E, as I recall. Can I get a commitment that you will please prioritize the work on actually American citizens and outstanding debts there? This has a profound impact on their ability to provide services, whether it's teaching our kids if they're operating in substandard facilities or broken or sharing facilities, as well as our hospital systems.
Congressman Graves, that is our priority. The priority of our agency is to assist these communities that have been impacted by the severe weather events as a result of climate change.
Administrator,
so we will continue to prioritize that work.
Administrator, I'd rather if you didn't say continue to, because I feel like that it hasn't been dealt with the urgency that it needs to be dealt with. And just going back to the comments that the chairman made, as I recall, the agency's been operating with about 65% of its staffing needs. And so if you're being pulled into directions that do not prioritize Americans, then that clearly deprioritizes or it jeopardizes how our own citizens are being treated. And so it does raise very significant concerns. Look, I'm going to say it over and over again. I think as a agency of the United States government, we need to prioritize United States citizens and their needs. If our hospital systems are waiting years for reimbursement, if our school systems are waiting years for reimbursement, I don't think I can go back to people at home and saying, yes, they're properly triaging the needs of our own citizens. I can't do that. And so I'd just rather if you didn't say you will continue to. I just want to ask you to please redouble efforts to address the needs of our own citizens.
I will go back with my team and see if there's anything we can do to expedite some of the projects that you have mentioned, but that is our priority.
Thank you. Director Curry, I'm out of time, but I do want to follow up with you on better synchronizing HUD and FEMA and other resources from disasters, and I'll do that on the record. Thank you.
Chair thanks the gentleman from Louisiana.